Olá, pessoal. Now we are doing the fourth learning objective. In this, we need to solve quadratics, find the value. No, we just here need to find the value of c that completes the square. So this is just first completing the square. Remember, the perfect square trinomial, here you must divide by 2 and write 38 as 2 times 19, for example. So how do I know that's 19? Because I divided 32 by 38. I divided 38 by 2. Amazing. So 19, so C is going to be 19 squared because the perfect square trinomial should be something like n squared plus 2 times 19n plus 19 squared. This is what we expect to have as a perfect square trinomial. So if the midterm is 38, we want to have 19 squared as the third term. My God, what is 19 squared? 9 times 9, 81. My God, calculator. 361. So we want to have n squared plus 38n and then plus 361. Look, the midterm is double a number and the last term is square that number. Okay, that works here. Now look here, 36. My God, this is 36. So this is 2 times 18. So we expect C to be 18 squared. This is how you do it. How much is 18 squared? 18 squared is going to be less than 361, so it's 324. So this is C. This is how you complete square. So how is that going to be useful? Let's go for the next part. So here we can do for 14 and 16. So what you do, my God, you look for 14 or the other number, and you divide it by 2. So here 14 is 2 times 7. Okay, pretty much. Now we expect here to have 7 squared because if 14 is 2 times 7, so we get the 7 and square 7 to get 49 as thus the value of c. So we want to complete squares doing n squared plus 14n plus what? Plus 49. But for us to have plus 49, we need to add both sides by 49. This is how we do it. Now let's copy this. Look, n squared plus 14n goes here, 49 here, 16. We need to write it down here, copying. And then equal sign 0 plus 49, 49 here. So this is how you copy. We have just added 49 to both sides. And I'm going to put it here and put it here. Amazing. Now, we have a perfect square right here. Look, n squared plus 14n plus 49. This is n plus 7 squared. Because 7 is half of 14, and because 7 is the square root of 49. This is a perfect square. We're going to be writing down this way. The remaining stuff we copy, like plus 16 and 49. Now we need to isolate the squares. So n plus 7 squared is going to be equal to 49 minus 16. Oh my God, get ready now. 49 minus 16 is 33. So you can write down n plus 7 squared is 33. Now we need to square root it. Oh my God, be ready for that. So when we square root both sides of the equation, pretty much work like this. The solutions to n plus 7 is going to be plus or minus square root of 33. This is similar to learning objective number 1 when we solve quadratic equations by square rooting it. So this is what we expect to have. Now, minus 7 here, because we want to isolate n, and finally we get n equals, oh my God, what's that? It's a minus 7 plus or minus square root of 33. So the two solutions, remember we have two solutions. So one of them is going to be minus 7 plus root 33, and the other is going to be minus 7 minus 33. And or, we can have either one or the other as the solution. Let's do an easier one. Meu Deus. Let's keep going. So n squared plus 12n. Let's do this. N is, we divide 12 by 2 and get 6. So we write 12 as 2 times 6. We get the 6. We're going to be squaring 6. So 6 squared. So what's going to be the perfect square? N squared plus 12n plus, what is 6 squared? 6 squared is 36. So we want to add 36 to both sides of the equation. So we have n squared plus 12n plus 36, copying, plus 27 equals adding 36. So we get this big expression. Okay, now we recognize this as a perfect square. It's n plus 6 squared. The 6 is quite relevant here. Look, so 12 is double of 6, and 36 is the square of 6. So this is how we convert this whole expression into this expression. Now let's do the difference here. Let's do 36 minus 27, and that's equal to 9, I guess. Yes, that's equal to 9. So this is 9. So we can write n plus 6 squared is equal to 9. This is easy to square root it. We get n plus 6 equals plus or minus 3, because that's how we solve by square rooting it. Okay, so finally n is going to be equal to n. You can say n plus 6 equals 3, or n plus 6 equals, oh my god, volta um pouquinho. N plus 6 equals minus 3. Okay, so n equals, we do 3 minus 6, and finally, and that's, so n is minus 3, or the other way, n plus 6 equals minus 3, and then n equals minus 9. Oh my god, these are the two solutions. Negative con negative. I guess that's right. Yes, that's right. So these are the two possibilities. Okie dokie. Not easy, huh? But this is how you solve by completing squares. I guess this is the hardest way, but we're gonna do that.